This is the Bigfoot right here. I wanted to make this little video right now because I've seen some people that I've been doing online that I've been doing videos about an unintentional mechanic that was discovered. Um, I think I might have stumbled close to this mechanic like a few weeks back because I was practicing in the arena, and it's the driven finesse shot mechanic. And I'm just gonna practice it right now in Ultimate Team. I have a good place where you can go in Ultimate Team to practice mechanics, like time finishing and stuff like that. Is like single player seasons. You go there, man. Look, they give you for 4 matches, I think. They give you 3,700 coins. So if you have like a sick team already, you're probably gonna win those games easily in world class professional difficulty, as you can see. And like, it's a pretty good way for you to make extra coins while you like kind of warm up for foot champs. Like when you're like playing foot champs, the best thing you could do is that you come play one of these matches or you go to squad battles and you warm up. Pretty good place to practice mechanics. Not a good place to practice defense though. And to practice the human feel. You do those in division rivals. It's not the place or single matches. But in terms of mechanics, shots, skill move combos, I'm the type of person that I need a little bit of success whenever I'm trying to do something new. If I don't get success, I get frustrated easily. You know, that's probably to my detriment. But I mean, I've learned to know myself. So what I do is like I would try to find the easiest difficulty in which I can start, having the success, having the feel, because that's what you got to do. Like professional teams, I've heard, they would allow like amateur teams in some leagues, to have a shot at them, but the managers would do that just with the purpose in mind of having them gain confidence, having them gain confidence. Because if you have success, it doesn't matter, how low the level of competition is. If you have a little bit of success while doing this type of thing, while playing your sport, whatever it is that you're doing, it's like you get that dopamine shot from your brain and you feel good about it. And you're probably gonna, be persistent, be perseverant, like gonna persevere, you're probably gonna have success if you do it that way. But if from the get-go you just start, having roadblocks, difficulties, having to take a trek pretty much through the desert, right? You're likely not to wanna do that. So I'm just gonna get in a match and I'm gonna try to practice the finesse shot driven a little bit. Because honestly, if they nerf, the first time time finesse shots, it's gonna be a pain in the behind for us to score opportunities. It's a pretty good place to practice. I mean, you can get. I think that in Division One of single players, they give you like a gold pack, like a 7.5k pack. I don't know if this year's untradeable. In previous FIFAs was untradeable. I don't play this thing. I'm just gonna start to play it. I usually do that like the second half of the year, play these seasons because the market gets so hard because I use the low profit methods, pretty much bronze pack method and gold players, Premier League gold player method, to make my coins. And through the half of this year, you know, players, the inflation in the market, you know, raises. Inflation raises and player prices go down. They only go up when there's like big events. So at the end of the day,
well, the target for this team after that first win in the opening match,
a pretty good way to make extra coins. You know, you play 2 matches, warm up, and then you leave and play with your foot rivals or whatever it is that you want to play. And you know, playing something stress-free. This is the definition of stress-free. You know, playing against a poor team. Pretty good place to practice your skill moves. You know, I lost it. No problem. I mean, I can persevere through this.
This is how the visitors will line up today.
Well,
we think, Alan, it'll be a 4-5-1
I'm really not so serious about it right now, but
yeah, but you look at them. Well, it's a pretty robust
but I'm gonna try to be.
A foul, but the referee's kept his cards in his pocket.
Let me get into this. Man, I'm really rusty right now, bro.
Maczynski. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
I am really rusty, bro. Really rusty.
1 goal away from 50 for his club.
What an achievement that would be. I'm sure everybody inside this stadium.
Oh, I almost was about to do it. The thing is, like, these things like don't come naturally. You know, these commands, and it's like I'm really having the presence of mind to do this. You see, I was able to do it. Wasn't successful with it. The new mechanic is done. You do a regular finesse shot and then you press L1 R1. That's the way they've been explaining it online. But let me tell you something. If you rewire your brain to do a driven finesse, this is the way I think you should do it. Just do a finesse time finishing this way, right? The first tap, you do R1 shut button, right? The second tap, you do L1 R1 shut button, and then you're gonna time it and you're gonna driven finesse it.
Now it's Raul.
You see, try to do it right there. I hit the green, you see, but he fouled me. So the command is R1 shut button the first time, and the second time L1 R1 shut button.
And does the job with the penalty.
Did the necessary.
Pretty good place to earn extra coins, guys. Like so many people, they look at the negatives of this game, and sometimes we have to focus a little bit on the positives. In terms of making coins, you have to give it up to EA, man. They have made it so easy now. Now you know the micers skyrocketing, you know. It's been like that the whole year.
Now Ballack. Raul. In behind the defender.
See, driven finesse. It's really inconsistent because I think this wasn't an intended mechanic. That's what you could tell that it isn't.
Sliding in.
Somebody got kicked out of the game, I think.
The game into a dangerous territory, really.
Well, he saw the ball and he thought he could win it. I mean, it always looks worse in slow motion, doesn't it? But he was
got
just
kicked out of the game.
He has produced the red card.
Straight away, you knew he'd made up his mind, went for the pocket, no arguments.
Hit it well! Back off the bar. Raul. Defender on his toes.
I'm just here just to practice that. That's the thing, man. Like, I'm not here to win the games. I probably want to win them, though, anyways. But I'm just here to practice the new mechanic.
Great chance.
Is it? I did it. But I'm telling you, man, but it doesn't come natural.
In truth, Alan, this is what we expected.
It's a little more difficult than before. Because last year it was just double circle, and you just press R1 and then double tap circle or the shot button. Or I like to say the shot button because I don't know. Some people, you know, they use the alternative.
He's through.
I used it right there. You see, it's inconsistent. And I'm playing it like I think in professional difficulty, but as you can see, it's really inconsistent. I think I should have taken it to the first post.
Reaction from the fans because their team's giving it everything out there. Trying to shoot.
I did it right there. You see, it doesn't come natural, you know. Even for the animation, like, because I remember last year you could just turn around and. I mean, last FIFA.
Now they've got a chance in this part of the
just
pitch.
Turn around and.
Mbappe. You know, this lad, Alan, he reminds me of Barry Horn, the former Welsh international.
And you would be able to accomplish it.
From Ibrahimovic. It's broken down, and they'll have to try
so,
again.
R1 shot button, L1 R1 shot button. That should be your new finesse shot. But, I mean, but you shouldn't use it like all the time. I'm using it all the time, but it has its specific, you know, location or place.
Well, this is Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
You know, those are good for 1v1s. They're not good for when the box is full of players. Just try to do the first timers, I think, you know.
In this attack, and it looks dangerous. Opportunity here.
Just try to do the first time shots. It's better, more effective if the box is full. But if you're on a 1v1, you should definitely try the new unintended, the new figured out shot mechanic of time-driven finesse shot. You know.
He's given it away. Here is Ibrahimovic. Raul. Threaded through by Raul. Real chance.
I tried a regular driven right there. I don't like it because I thought that this year, once you press that L1, R1,
his defenders can close him down a bit quicker because he has been peppering them in and scored.
I thought.
Stoichkov. He's got his shot off now.
That's the most OP shot right now.
And that was Hristo Stoichkov.
The driven, I mean, the time finesse. This is the shot that you can make anytime.
Yeah, the much better team out here today.
As long as you get that clear path towards goal,
really on their game today.
You're gonna be able to score those. For now, until the patch drops in PS4.
Trying to switch on the attacking power in this situation. A lot of defenders, but shots on here. The chance did open up.
Yeah, see the computer try to do
don't have a go.
The first touch time finesse. I wonder if after the new patch we're gonna still be able to use those, but inside the box. You know?
Comes in with a tackle. It's gone out for a throw. Mbappe. Switch of emphasis.
I tried to do a croqueta right there.
The shot's off.
Time finesse, even in yellow, man, they go in. Even in light green. Okay, now I'm just gonna keep practicing the other ones. You know, you just get caught up, you know, with the time finishing.
And they've spread it out wide.
That you just wanna blow the opposition away. It's so easy to score it. The first touch time finesse.
To ooze around the crowd for a 3-minute add-on, which is what we're going to get for added time.
I don't even think that the first touch. Okay, driven. You see, the animation, they should like make that driven shot. I mean, the animation to perform it should be faster. Okay, maybe you can keep EA could keep the same success rate, but come on, let me be able to at least kick it, man. It is so slow for them to perform the animation once you press the L1, R1 circle, man. It should come out quick. Should fix that. That's the type of thing they should fix. honestly, man, when I saw this in Inception's channel 2 days ago, I said, oh, maybe FIFA 19 is not dead after all. We can consistently score those 1v1s. I should have done a driven time finesse right there to the first post with Rivaldo. That didn't. I mean, it's hard even for me to pronounce it. Not to having the presence of mind of calling it what it actually is. It's a driven time finesse, the way I do it.
Now Dani Alves. Balak. It's Ibrahimovic here. Oh, that's a lovely piece of shot off.
See?
It's a goal.
That was a driven time finesse right there. R1. I mean R1 shut button, L1, R1 shut button the second tap. It's really hard, you know, but it's really lethal. I think those are gonna be the new shots, man. Driven time finesse.
Poor attempt at a pass, really. Ball in behind from Ibrahimovic. Here's the shot. And he's gone.
I mean, I should score because I'm inside the box, you know. I know I totally mistimed it.
One team really on their game today.
They should go. I'm telling you guys, this is the best play for you to practice Ultimate Team. You know, Division 10 single player season.
Now it's Cannavaro.
Pretty good place to practice. There's no consequences, man. I mean, it affects your record and all, but in terms of like your standing and in division rivals, you know, your skill rating doesn't go down. You know, you can come here and practice new mechanics and actually, you know, get that angle, get that feel of in-game, you know, of in-game success. That's what we want, to have a little bit of in-game success.
A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
And then raise the difficulty accordingly. You know?
They become at the moment.
Right, that was a time finesse, but he actually took it with the outside of the foot, you know. Even in white, man. Even in gray, I scored those. I mean, but it was inside the box, and I have a guy that has like 90 shooting or 92 shooting, like Stoichkov, you know. So, of course, even if you are not as great, those players are always gonna be able to. Okay.
Half a chance of a shot now.
That was right there. Driven time finesse.
Scored another one this time.
The more you practice it, the more ingrained it gets in your brain. You know, it's probably gonna become natural after like, I don't know, 50, 60 matches.
I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the
I hope
team.
they don't do anything to patch this, bro. Like,
it's unlike him really to play the ball straight to the opposition.
Because if they do, you know, the people, the thing is like the community is always gonna complain to what they're incapable of achieving. You know, like so many people, they complain about the time. I know it's really unrealistic. But believe me, I got decent at it. Too late for what it's worth. You know, too late for what it's worth.
That's relieved some of the pressure as the defender clears his lines out of play.
Kind of got good at it. All right. Now they're gonna take it away.
Substitute coming up.
Then if people gets good at this, there's no reason to take it away because it's so hard. It's so hard to accomplish this, man. So hard to be able to do it. It takes really time for you to actually get this in the back of your pocket. I mean, if you already master finesse shots, shouldn't be as hard, but it's still gonna be hard having it to the consistent level in your gameplay. Right there, you see outside the foot, finesse. But that was actually a driven time finesse right there. I missed it, but since I have Stoichkov, even though it was wide, it's going in. Even though it was wide, it's going in because I have Stoichkov. We're probably gonna miss that if it would have been Sterling or somebody like that, or maybe he would have made it. But you know, Stoichkov, as I already previously said, has 92 shooting. That's what people don't understand sometimes, that if you have like a player that has really high shooting, time finesse don't have to be so perfect, you know, for the shot to go in. They seem overly powerful because most people that were performing these shots were pro players. And when you have like a bunch of great players in your club, this is what's gonna happen. This is what's gonna be bound. It's gonna be bound to happen. And honestly, man, I'm gonna feel so sorry for the people who are just starting Ultimate Team right now, because if they're nerfing these finesse shots, imagine what's gonna happen if you have like a regular squad, bro, like an 82 rated squad. You're not gonna be able to score anything, bro. You're gonna be able to play this game, bro, competitively. So, but this is what the community wanted. I mean, this game has a lot that they need to fix. EA needs to fix a lot, but come on, man. We, the community, we had to get on the same page of what we want. I think EA should head, I don't know, a vote or something. Oh, man.
They have cleared the danger. It was a decent opportunity, I think.
I want to get to that level where I can do it first time. You see right there? Time-driven finesse.
I'm not sure, but he's marked his appearance.
Believe me, it's not gonna be that easy when you try that.
Well, he got to the position of maximum opportunity. It was an impossible opportunity to squander.
It's not gonna be as easy when you try that in online. On Foot Rivals or Foot Champs. Because remember, like, you know, gonna be playing against another human, probably a good player, somebody that knows the tendencies of players in the game. You're not gonna get those, but I mean, at least if you practice this in single player here, bro, you can start getting the feel of it, and you could get to a point of proficiency. Right now, I've been able to do one online. Just one.
5 more minutes here. Raul.
With Stoichkov, I did it to the first post.
A chance in this part of the pitch. Here's the chance to get in the cross.
I always try to take things a little further than what they are actually. That one, you see that last shot that I made right there? I tried that one. R1 circle, and then left those down, and then I pressed L1, just L1, and that thing came out. I really, sometimes, you know, so many buttons, sometimes we mess it up. But we gotta get that unison coordination where you can like have it in unison, you know, hit those 3 buttons at once. At first it's gonna be hard, but once you get used to it, bro, it's gonna be good. I look like a god right now. I'm playing on professional difficulty, man, against the computer. In Ultimate Team with my squad. That's the good thing about it. At least, you know, I get used to the feel of my players.
The ball went for it. Raul. Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Lucia. Cleared away by Campbell.
You got to remember that when you have great players, you know, it's gonna be always so easy to accomplish this. So this is gonna be my video. As you can see, I think that's gonna be the new mechanic. It's gonna be the new meta. For the first time in ages, this is gonna be a really challenging meta, man. But pro players are always gonna be great at this, man. Hate it or love it, they're always gonna be a step ahead of us. we just gotta try to enjoy the game as much as we can, man. This is a competitive game. That's what you gotta think about this time, man. This is a competitive game. That's always gonna have its difficulties. So I'm just gonna call it a video right here, man. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel. Hit a like. I'm trying to become a YouTuber. You know, please support me. And see you next video. Thank you.